Hey guys, this weekend I was able to go to Cape Cod for the weekend with my mom and dad, and it pretty much inspired this week's video, which is all about how vacations can improve your writing. So for this YAing video, instead of showing my face while I'm talking, I'm going to show you wonderful videos and pictures that I took while I was in Cape Cod. Now you may hear this and think, how can they improve my writing when I'm just lounging around doing nothing? Well, you have to go back and realize that when you're writing, especially if you're trying to get published, it can be extremely stressful. You're trying to conform to this certain format, and even though you're writing for yourself, you're also keeping in the back of your mind, okay, I want this published someday, so I have to do this a certain way. But writing can be really stressful sometimes, and you get overwhelmed, and sometimes you just need to take a deep breath and step back. And vacations help you do that. You can also use your vacations to be productive. Now, this doesn't mean you have to keep to your usual schedule. Say you write 1,000 words a day. That doesn't mean you have to still write 1,000 words a day when you're on vacation, because a vacation is to get away from the stress and from work. And even though writing can be a sort of stress relief, you may not want to do that on your vacation. So what I do when I'm on vacation is that I observe things. I become inspired for future books and stories. When you're in someplace new, you really have an opportunity to observe the textures and really note how different people act. And that's one of my favorite parts about Cape Cod. We stayed in Provincetown when we were in Cape Cod, and if you know Provincetown, you know it has some interesting people. The town has personality, I'll say that. I mean, right here we have a video and someone was singing and performing.
Never looked around to see the frowns on the jugglers and the clowns as they did that chase for you. Never understood it, ain't no good.
So you get street performers, and the buildings in P-Town are colorful and they have graffiti, but that's how they were made to be. It's full of personality. That's why I took so many pictures, because I want to use this place as inspiration for future writing, because I am almost certain that Cape Cod will probably show up in my writing somewhere. I'll probably use it as a saying for one of my future stories because it's just so weird and funky. I mean, I love the place. I was only able to stay there for the weekend, but I carried my camera around with me all day one day just so I could record and always remember this so I could use it in my writing later. So use every chance you get as a learning possibility. You don't have to write every day to improve your writing. You can always just look at things from a smaller point of view. Just notice the small things, write them down, take a picture. That's what I personally prefer, but if you want to just write down little notes, then do that. Take note of the color and how the sunset looks. Take everything into consideration. Realize just how amazing this world looks when you actually pay attention to it. Because when you're on vacation, you get that chance to sit back, relax, and finally look at everything. When you're on vacation, you shouldn't have to worry about writing a certain amount of words a day or editing a certain chapter of your book. You should be able to finally sit back, relax, and just see the world with open eyes. So comment below telling me where you'd like to go on vacation so you can finally just sit back, relax, breathe, and observe the setting. Maybe it's a place you want to use in one of your future stories, or maybe it's just a place you've always dreamed of going. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't go, don't go, don't go. There's a bike.
Time supposedly heals for some reason, thinking that will help. How can you know that when it doesn't hurt to think about it first when you suffer through it? Is it when you forget out later that there are even after reality is knowing that